This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
It's my man, my brother, Brennan Mejia, the Red Dino Charge Ranger. What's up, Brennan?
How's it going, guys?
How's your weekend?
Pretty good so far. What day is it? It's Saturday, right? I don't even know anymore. I was at Disneyland yesterday. That's where I was. It's like,
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, bro.
I'm sorry. It was just, it was date night kind of thing, so sorry.
So, Brennan, tell us about yourself.
Well, I am a circus performer / actor / stunt performer, and I like performing. I mean, pretty much anything in that realm. I like fitness. I like cats. Right? So that's pretty much it. I like inspiring people and just, being real.
Nice. In terms of performance, how did you get started with acting?
It was because circus, actually. So that
Circus?
made me... Yeah. So, I did acrobatics as a kid, and I realized I liked performing. And then my mom was like, hey, do you ever think, there'd be a TV show on, Degrassi or Disney Channel. Like, oh, do you think you could do that? Just, joking around. I was like, yeah, it seems kind of cool. But never, really meaning to do it. And then this company called my house. They're like, hey, we're looking for models. Would your kids like to try out? And my mom's like, do you guys want to? I'm like, sure, my sister and I. So we went to this modeling school. And the place itself wasn't that great of a school, to be honest, but they had managers that they paid to come look at their clientele every other weekend. And one of them was like, I like his look. Are you interested in acting? I was like, I just want to model. And then he's like, you should act too. I was like, fine. And then that kind of just led from one thing to another. And then I got with an agency and then started auditioning. And then I realized I liked acting, not just modeling. And yeah.
Awesome. So tell us, bro, what was the audition process for Power Rangers?
Crazy. Basically, it was the first read was really just like a normal audition. So it was like, here's your sides, memorize them, come in, or whether you have them off book, doesn't really matter. So just like a normal audition. And then I got a callback. The callback was like, wear a certain color. I forgot what color. I think, because they had me audition.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Colors. Hello again. And then they said prepare like a 30-second physical demonstration to showcasing some kind of skill. So I think I did a handstand, and then I got another callback, and then I did some other versions of handstands and some kicks and stuff. Then got another callback, and that one I think was the fourth one total or something. And then we had to basically do like a mix and match with the other Ranger hopefuls. So you're reading with different actors. And then we did more stunt performing. And then we had to run in the parking lot to see if we ran heroically, which was cool. And then I didn't hear anything for almost a month. And then they called me in one more time. And then they're like, hey, you got to do this read, a cold read. So they gave me the script. And I asked, can I walk outside and read it? And they're like, no, you got to do it right now. So I did, and then in the scene, they give me a treasure chest. Like, the casting literally handed me a box. And I opened it, and it's like, congratulations, Brennan, you're the Red Ranger. So it was like a fake audition.
Awesome.
Wow. So, based on your IG and based on your appearance, what inspired you to be a fitness expert?
Well, I always, basically, it was really in middle school that I started working out because there was a guy in class who kept almost getting in a fight with me, and I didn't want to lose if I got in a fight. So,
was he your bully?
He never, he was just kind of not that nice to people in general in the class.
Oh.
And so him and I kept almost getting in confrontations, and I was like, man, I'd probably lose if we fought right now. And then so I started working out just in case, and then I realized I really liked fitness. And then it got to the point where I liked fitness because of if you think of a video game, your character can't do a lot at first, but then you level up and get new skills and you can do more. That's what fitness feels like. It's like the more in shape I am, the more skills I unlock in the world that I can do. I can do a backflip. I can climb a wall. I can do whatever.
Nice. Oh, that's a good input in that.
Yeah. So it's fun. And then I started realizing that other people, for me, fitness comes easy with wanting to work out. Some people don't have that natural, that's not their natural gift per se. And I was like, I want to use my gift to help other people get in shape too. So that's why I do personal training on the side. I do it through my website, brennanmejia.com, so people can train with me online as well. And then I do all the fit tips and stuff on my Instagram to share fitness advice with people, just because I've had people tell me, like, a lot of people like, oh, I lost 20 pounds listening to you. Or one guy told me at Morphicon he lost over 100 pounds from my fit tips. And that's just really cool, like, to make that big of a difference. Because, like, yeah, it's cool, to be in shape for myself, I guess, but it's more important to help other people. So when I can, like, make an actual difference to someone else, that's really rewarding.
I see. And I also know, I think you also do yoga?
Yeah, well, so I'm certified as a yoga instructor, as a personal trainer, as a sports nutritionist. I got my degree in kinesiology, which is like the study of like human movement.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm also certified as a certified uh, strength and conditioning specialist. So
Wow.
I have a couple things with fitness here and there.
Yeah, you have multiple.
Yeah. So it's basically I like, again, being able to give back to people. And I know I don't know all of it in fitness. I mean, I know a lot, but there's always more. So I constantly read books and articles to try to continue to learn more, because information evolves, and I want to make sure I'm giving people up-to-date facts.
Awesome. Speaking of your, you mentioned you're a circus performer. Can you summarize your experience working as a circus performer and a trainer?
Yeah, so I've done circus for a little over 12 years now. Started with like handstands and acrobatics, which is like partner balancing and stuff. I can juggle, I can unicycle, I can wire walk, tumble. I do aerial silks, Chinese pole, some trapeze, some lyre. But basically, I love circus because, I mean, this is my own definition. It's not like a dictionary one, but circus is the physical manifestation of willpower. So it's like you can see when someone does a really hard skill. Yeah, you can have people who are naturally talented, but most often people worked really hard to get to make it look easy, Like, I'm good at handstands, but I didn't start good at handstands. It took me forever to become decent at them, like years and years, and now it's easy for me, but it wasn't. People just think it is.
Great power comes great handstands.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And Spidey suit. Have you seen my Spidey suit?
Yeah, man, I was the one commented. Yeah, where'd you get? You want one now?
They're cool. I'm telling you.
Get the game, bro. It's awesome.
I need a PS4.
Dang. Yeah, it's expensive. All right. Oh, speaking of that, can you tell us about your new book that you're writing? We saw your Instagram.
Yeah, my fitness book.
Yep.
So the title is to be determined still, but basically, I like all those fit tips I give on Instagram. I was like, maybe I should do like a compilation of a lot of them, but go into detail, because on Instagram I get 20 seconds per circle before I can't talk anymore, because it times you in your stories. So I thought I should like flesh it out, actually have it in writing so people can choose the fit tips that work for them. So it's like, I'm doing okay working out, but man, what I've heard about that ketogenic diet, like, where can I learn about that? And then in the table of context, it could be contents. I can't talk. It could be like fit tip 49 or whatever. I don't know what number. And it'll talk about keto. And then it'll give like a brief summary of ketosis and an example of how to apply it. Or, man, I heard, to lose weight, I need to eat less. How much less do I actually need to eat? Okay, fit tip 2. A pound is 3,500 calories. If I cut 500 a day, I'll lose a pound a week. Like that kind of stuff. So it's just easy access. It's more of a beginner's guide to someone's fitness journey, but you could also use it to go back if you've already established fitness, but you want to brush up on certain areas.
So, like, did you talk about the 80-20 rule?
I did in the fit tip the other day.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was really cool, about how 80% of your physique is on what you eat and 20% is on your fit workout, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough estimate, but pretty much, like, when you're a kid or like a young teenager even, metabolisms are faster because it's, building, like, you're growing still, you're getting taller, things like that. So you can eat more and still stay slim for the most part. But when you get older, metabolism slows down, so we have to be more wary of what we consume. So people always think, oh, I got to go to the gym to lose weight. No, you go to the gym to get stronger and to learn skills and to be healthier, but to lose weight, you eat better. Like, weight loss in the gym, it does make you burn calories, but it's such a small part Because if let's say you go to the gym for an hour and you burn, I don't know, 800 calories, and then you feel like, yeah, I really earned McDonald's, and then you go eat 1,200 calories. You just did more damage than if you didn't work out at all calorically. So
Yeah.
you gotta realize the diet makes you smaller, exercise makes you stronger.
I think that's a good input.
I have a couple of ideas for books, but we'll see what time allows because acting and stunts are still my primary goals, and then the book, it's like whenever I have free time, what should I do today? Oh, I'll work on my book. So it's not like I'm trying to hit a certain deadline. Right now, I want to get it out eventually. It's on my bucket list to write at least one book in my life, but it doesn't have to be like by March or something happens. So
Okay.
Brennan. What made you have interest in anime? And dude, why Team Gohan? Come on, man.
Team
why
Gohan?
Why Team Gohan?
Teen Gohan? Yeah, well, Teen Gohan because he doesn't want to fight. He only fights if he has to. Okay, I love Goku, but Goku's kind of an idiot if you really think about it. Like, oh yeah, let's let the bad guys turn into the strongest form they can. Let's just sit there and wait, because we want it to be fair. No, if they're gonna blow up the world or the universe, you stop them. You don't just like let them almost blow up the world. Like that's dumb. I'm sorry. Like, I know he always wants to fight, but he's so gung ho about fighting. He's not even like doing it to like, yes, he'll protect people, but he's more interested in just like having a fun time fighting, even if at the expense of potentially endangering the universe. You know what I mean?
I feel.
Gohan's not that way. Gohan's like, I don't want to fight, but if you're gonna threaten my loved ones, I will stop you. That's what I'm like. I'm not a violent person, but if you threaten my family, I would fight you. Like, just like I'm not looking for fights, but I will if I have to.
That's a good That's a good output.
I was like, you like it's the cell games. So I was like, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, oh yeah, let's let him get stronger. I don't know. And then Gohan got cocky at the Cell games. Granted, he did. I get it. But he was a teenager, so his dad was an adult. Vegeta was an adult. They had times they could have stopped Cell. So
I think that's cool because I don't know if the people in the audience know. Aside from Power Ranger, you're also a really big nerd.
a little bit, a lot of it,
A little bit.
A little bit.
whatever.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm playing Monster Hunter right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Because I think you work with Funimation a lot, actually.
Yeah, I go to a lot of their events and screenings. I just saw My Hero Academia, Two Heroes. That was a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually may watch it then.
Go watch. Amazing.
Midoriya is awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I know you weren't there for last night's Daryl's birthday party, but
I didn't even know about it. Literally, I opened my Facebook today and I saw it and I was like, I didn't know about this until just now. So I was sad.
yeah, because I forgot Mari was looking at your Instagram and she was like, "Oh, Brennan's in Disneyland." No, but you should have like you should have seen her party. It was like literally decked out in like I think it's like My Hero Academia themed, but it was so creative.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to go to Disneyland on Wednesday with my wife, but I booked a stunt job, so I was working Wednesday on a show, and then so we had to go Friday because Thursday we have circus practice in the evening, and then Friday our passes expire today, so it was literally.
Oh, so you took the opportunity, huh?
Yeah. So granted, I didn't know about Daryl's thing, but I wouldn't have been able to go anyway. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, favorite video game franchise?
Zelda is probably. I love RPGs. JRPGs are fun too. Well, it depends. I mean, JRPG. I guess you could argue it's just a Japanese role-playing game. Zelda is Japanese, but I mean more turn-based games. Turn-based, I used to really dislike, other than Pokemon. I did. It's just like I don't want to wait my turn. I just want to keep moving. But I've gotten more patient in life, so I just played Octopath Traveler, which was really good. I'm looking forward to Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu. Those games on the Switch. Super Smash is my favorite game, like ever.
Hands on.
So you love Nintendo?
I do. I love Xbox games sometimes. Like Halo is good. Gears of War sometimes, but they get repetitive. The Tomb Raider series is really good. I wish they would just bring it to the Switch. What else? I don't know. I want to play Spider-Man, but I don't have a PS4. Like those like open world games I like. which I like. Breath of the Wild is amazing. Smash I love because I love the Nintendo characters in it. Like you've grown up with them and you could be any one of them, and every time you play is different because you can choose a million stages, a million characters, a million different items, so it keeps it fresh forever. So
Nice.
yeah, and Pokemon's fun too, trading and all that jazz.
So, friend,
Yep.
any advice for those who want to get into the world of fitness?
Well, it depends on your goals because the world of fitness is very broad. Like, do you want to be in shape in the sense like just aesthetically, is that your goal, or is it you want to be able to run a marathon? Do you want to be more flexible? Like when people, basically the first step is understanding what you actually want, because some people don't realize what they're actually after until you kind of probe the question a little bit. So first, know your goal. That's my first step. Like, don't walk into the gym and be like, I'm going to do everything, because you're not. And even if you did, you'd be exhausted and you do it like once and then you would quit. So,
Do you have any advice for aspiring actors trying to get in the industry?
yeah. So basically, relationships are currency. Um, nepotism is very big. And I used to hate that about the industry. Nepotism, for those who aren't versed with that word, basically, you have better chances in life based on who you know, not necessarily your skill level, which is true. Now, granted, a lot of shows and movies, even if they know you and you're a really great guy, but you're really not good for the role, they're not going to hire you anyway. But if it's between you and another person and you are their friend outside of acting, they're probably going to hire you. I mean, why? Even working with my own friends, you'd rather work with people you know, right? Because you trust them, you get along. It makes
I
sense.
feel like that also happens in all jobs, really.
Exactly. But in all jobs, I guess it's, I don't know, when you go in for an interview, not a lot of people know the boss. So, I mean, who's applying for like a lower position. For acting, everyone, when I go in for a role, everyone looks like a version of me, or I look like a version of them, like we're all roughly the same height, roughly the same skin tone, roughly the same build, roughly whatever. So who's going to book the job? Well, if person A reminds them of their ex-boyfriend, they may not hire them. If person serious, like there's so many things that aren't in your control. Like you have to not take it seriously or personally when you're rejected, because more often than not, you are going to not get the job. Like that's just what it is, and it's not fun to be told no over and over and over, but you have to keep going. Same thing with exercise. The way you get in shape is consistency. The way you make it in acting is to be consistent, to keep trying, to keep going forward, to brush it off. If someone doesn't hire you, okay, well, maybe try to learn from the experience. Maybe, you could have been perfect for the role, but you didn't study your lines, or you didn't work on your accent, or whatever it was. If you really want it, put in the work, but also don't freak out about it. Like, walk into the room for the audition with the mindset that, yeah, I would love to have this job, but having this job isn't going to make or break my life, Because if you go in there like begging for it, you seem very new, and they don't want to necessarily hire someone who doesn't hold the confidence that they deserve the job. Does that make sense?
I see, because there's some people here. I think the people like we know as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like they also want to be aspiring Power Rangers actors as well.
Sure.
So yeah, that's a good mindset to keep.
Yeah, just be confident, because you got to remember that there's a lot of money riding on roles. If they hire you, they want to make sure you can deliver. If you're like, oh yeah, I'm super nervous. Thank you so much. Like, yes, be nice, but if you show that you're not ready for it, they're gonna be like, oh, they're nice, but I don't know if they could handle a multi-million-dollar budget behind them writing on their name. So you have to bear that responsibility as the actor. Of course, the whole crew and cast and everyone together makes the project, but the actors are the ones who are typically the face of the project. And if you're not showing that you can handle the pressure, then you may not get hired.
I see.
Okay.
All right, so we have 8 more minutes. Comments. Monders Williams says hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Edward Sanchez says this is more phenomenal.
Totally.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to the Ranger stop, by the way?
Yeah. Are you guys going to Ranger stop? Lay in the comment below. Kian Moon says hello.
Hello.
Stephen Reich says, wait, what's up? We need to wait.
Oh, Stephen Rakes. He's the creator of Morphin TV.
Yeah.
We interviewed him last week.
Yep. Edward Sanchez, today is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, bro.
Tanjobi Amadeto. That's happy birthday in Japanese.
Jake Gonzalez, were you in American Horror Story?
I was in Murder House in the finale.
Wait, I have to check it up again. I will. Keenan Moon, bravo. Wow. Mondres Williams says happy birthday, maybe to whoever, I forgot his name. Steven Rakes. Hey Ryan, hey Genesis, hey Brennan. What's up, man? Jake Gonzalez. What is the keto diet?
Keto diet is low carb, moderate protein, high fat. So basically, the idea is to make your body go into a state known as ketosis, where you use ketone bodies for energy instead of carbohydrates. So it helps people lose a lot of weight because carbs store water weight. So when you don't eat carbs, your body doesn't store as much water weight. And then also, when you're not allowed to eat carbs, you typically steer clear of desserts because most desserts that we kind of go towards naturally are full of sugar. Sugar is a carb. So when you're not allowed to eat a lot of sugar, you lose weight.
I see. Okay. Kim, I'm going to take that into consideration.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that's referencing, but go for it.
All right, let's see what else. I wouldn't work with an ex-eater, LOL.
I'm telling you, nepotism. So basically what I was saying with that, though, relationships are currency. So be nice to everyone you meet. Don't think because someone's quote-unquote beneath you for some reason. No one's beneath you. You're where you are, somewhat maybe because of your skill, but also because you were blessed. Some opportunities may have opened for you, but you're through those opportunities to share with others. I don't believe that you should ever step on other people to reach your goals. You should help each other reach goals.
Awesome. All right. So Mondres Williams says, "See you at Ranger Stop." Oh, Mondres is going to Ranger Stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't Keeman Moore. What's your take on the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers?
On the 25th anniversary?
Yeah.
It was cool. I don't understand. I wish they would make the anniversary episodes at least 2-episode arcs because it's always so rushed. I mean, where did the Master Morpher come from? Where? I mean, honestly, it's kind of a watered-down version of Super Mega Force's Morpher, it feels like. Because they could turn into everyone, and you can only turn into yourself multiple times. And how do you still have your Green Ranger power? Wasn't that destroyed? So that kind of stuff I'm always confused about. But I get it. They're just trying to, look, it's cool, and it is cool. But I like having those plot holes answered. And then the other thing with it, what was it? Oh, yeah, why didn't they check the Ranger when they caught Tommy? They didn't check him for his Morpher? Because he's like, yeah, I turned invisible and then snuck out. Well, that means they left your Morpher on you. Why would they do that? They know you morph with the Morpher. Even if it's a Master Morpher, it still looks like a Morpher. Anything that looks semi-techy, I would have taken from my prison. Whatever. Go on.
You need to be a writer for the show now, bro.
Maybe.
You have to be. All right. What's your... I already said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was fun. Overall, I love that they had the Falcon Zord again. And so it was cool. But, I got to remember there's a time crunch, when they're writing and they're just trying to get it out. They don't have infinite hours to fill everything.
Any upcoming cons, Jake Gonzalez?
Ranger Stop, November 9th through the 11th in Florida, Orlando. Other than that, I think that's the last one of this year that I'm currently planning to go to.
You're not going to Stanley's Comic-Con?
I've never been to it.
Really?
What?
Yeah, no one loves me.
Because we're going to be there.
When is it?
October 26th to 28th.
Where is it?
LA Convention Center.
It's the same place as Anime Expo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going as a guest. Maybe I'll go.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if he meant I'm going as.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I thought you were going as attendee or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go as an attendee to it one of the days, but I'm not going as a guest to sign or anything.
Cosplay Spider-Man.
That's what I was thinking, actually. But
you should.
I want to be Sokka so bad in the Netflix adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender that they're making.
Oh, see, you did. Oh my god, actually.
I'm telling you. So it's I want to cosplay as my Spidey suit, of course, but I also want to be Sokka. So I think it's cool.
You're going to have the hair.
Jake Gonzalez. Oh, sorry, man. Jake Gonzalez. You need to come back for Beast Morphers. They have footage.
I know they do. The team up with Mighty Morphin and Dino Thunder. I've seen it, Jake. I've seen it.
Hasbro, you're listening to this, get him back.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I'd go if they asked.
Ken Brown, off-screen stuff.
Like, what am I doing off screen with my life?
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing. I sit there until I'm on screen and then I wake up. No. I'm still doing circus, training a lot for stunts. A lot of meetings coming up this week. I have one tomorrow for a potential movie. I have one Tuesday night to go over stunt choreo for a short film I'm doing. I mean, short web series. And then Friday, I may have a meeting for a pilot. And then I have a meeting with another person to potentially manage my acting. So things to do to get me on screen. So it's off screen stuff is prepping to get on screen, I guess.
Levi Bauer, what was your favorite part of Tyler's character?
The fact that he was so positive. I think the world is always full of darkness, and it is to a degree, but when mentally you concede and you let the darkness win, then it's just darker. But Tyler was always fighting against it, and he was always like, all right, well, when you're pushed down into the ground, the only way to go is up. It's like that positivity really resonates with me, and I like being able to inspire people to be positive too.
Amazing. That's really good. You're a good role model, bro. I respect.
Thanks.
Nice.
Ken Brown. Also, Sledge is alive in the main PR universe now. Is this between my Morphin, Down Thunder, and Dino Charge?
I have no idea, Kent. I don't get told anything, so maybe not.
You might be referencing because Sledge is in Ninja Steel right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kevin Moore, Excelsior. It's recent time. Oh, LA Comic Con.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun fact, it's no longer owned by Stan Lee. It's owned by the county now. Came in, just letting you know. It's owned by LA County now, the convention.
Copy that.
Yeah. Because my mom actually works for a county, so she actually wanted to told me, so.
I see.
Ken Brown. Huh? Sorry, you're saying?
Oh, off-screen stuff was where the Master Morpher came from? Oh, yeah, definitely. But I mean, I would have liked to have them tell us, or maybe do a mini Boom Studios comic explaining it or something.
Jake, and the final question, Jake Gonzalez, future projects. I think you did mention this already.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm meeting for a movie, doing stunt fights stuff for upcoming web series. And then auditioning and then doing stunt work when it comes up. Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome. All right, guys, that's a wrap up. It's the 30-minute mark. So, guys, thank you. Thank you so much, Brennan. Where can I find
you?
At Brennan Mejia on Instagram and Twitter. Brennan Mejia on YouTube. Brennan Mejia /official on my Facebook fan page.
And Jen, where they can find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Jen Messina, GenMesina. And yeah, I'll just keep it like that. I don't use Twitter that much anymore.
I don't that often, but I throw one up there occasionally.
Yeah, me too. I rarely use it.
Yeah.
I'm more on Instagram and Facebook, but yeah. And then you can find me at Instagram at 247. That's it. You can find my Twitter. It's just Ryan Butter. That's it. That's all you can find.
Fair enough.
I probably use it, so. Last time I updated was in high school.
Got it. Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you guys again. So this Thursday is our next podcast and review of Ninja Steel, and yeah. So pretty much that's it. All right, Brandon. Thank you so much. So guys.
Okay. Last comment. Did you see a drawing of yourself in the latest issue of 31 of Shattered Grid?
Oh, with Dark Ranger?
Yeah.
I did. Jimmy sent it to me, so I saw it.
Oh, you already saw it? So I reviewed it, and I was saying, ooh, Brennan Mejia is right here.
Yeah. Did I escape? Something happened?
Yeah, because you're in Terra Venture.
What?
Terra. Oh, it's on Beyond the. I don't know if I was supposed to spoil that.
I don't care. It's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I have one more comment about
that was just my last comment. I don't know if you saw that.
Got it. Yeah.
This will be our last comment. All right, Phil. You're one of my all-time favorite Red Rangers ever. Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge was my favorite series so far.
Thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate that.
All right.
I do.
All right, guys. Brent has to go.
Fighting me.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and see you guys.